So, I've made it to day 99, and I thought I'd do a 100 days walkthrough, just a little tour, a bit of an in-depth tour of the village and what I've done so far, just to show the progress I've made within these 100 days. It's not that much. I've been taking it cautious, but yeah, I'll give a walkthrough anyway. Let's get into it. In detail and just show off the builds that and how I started. So this is where I spawned, up there on the mountain, just literally up there, which I now call Goat Mountain because there's about 100 goats that live up there and they've tried to knock me off a few times. So I came down here into this area and I knew straight away there was no trees, it's just an open little space. So I knew straight away this is it, this is where I'm going to start and build my little starter village. And I started with my starter house, which I'm very proud of now. It's very basic still, but I've added a few details here and there, and just a tiny pop of colour with the red. The interior hasn't really been completed either. It's just, I did a little bit, but it's very basic. That's where my bed should be, but I carry it around with me. And then on the outside area, we have a little tool area. I've used this quite a bit, this crafting table, not so much the stone cutter. But yeah, I think the house is pretty good. Oh, if I can get out. I like it. I wanted it small, and I didn't want to go overkill for the first house. Little chimney all the way up, which is really good. I always like to do this on small houses. Gives it a bit of a... Oh, got a visitor. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a tour. And then the outside, I like to throw some logs down to give it a bit of life. It's just... my parkour isn't great. Oh, he's found me. Yeah, sorry, mate. Cool. So that's the starter house. And then I obviously put in some paths and stuff like that. Then I moved on to little wheat field. I knew straight away that I wanted this village. It's called the village of Figton. I wanted it to be like a farming village because I had plans of where I wanted the series to go and what I was going to build, which I'll show you. So this is the little wheat village. Little wheat farm. So I started off with this, a chill out space for when you're waiting for the toilet if it's occupied. Cool. And then I moved on to, I think, the mine. I'm pretty sure. Ignore the trees. I'm just growing some different wood. I've got some acacia growing and some jungle there. Got that off a Bob. I did a trade with Bob for 5 emeralds he wanted for 1 jungle sapling. That's daylight robbery, if you ask me, but I had to pay it because there's no jungle nearby from what I can tell. I still haven't even found dark oak. So I built this mine, and this was so I could get some diamonds, which I did. I ended up digging straight into an ancient city, which you would, if you've watched the other episodes, you would have seen. And I just added a bit of extra to the mine, just to give it a bit more life as well, which I always like doing with my builds. So this is the mine. I've not done the inside really. You don't even want to see the owl. It's a bit of a hazard at the minute. I've used it a little bit, but I need to get it sorted. Cool. So that's the mine area. And then after that, I went on down to, what did I do? Oh yeah, storage room. So storage room was after that. Added some blocks here just to give it a bit of... So this is the outside of the storage room. Doesn't look very big from the outside, but I promise you it's got enough space for sufficient storage. So this is the storage room. I just wanted it to represent that this is a storage room, like piles of blocks, and then a little trapdoor action here. Some chests here to say, like, look, this is the storage room. This is where I hold all my stuff. Perfect timing as well because it's raining. So, storage room, very basic, but I actually quite like it. Goes well with my starter house. Come down into the storage room, which I haven't completely filled up yet. Oh, I think I've got all the signs etc. on that one. I just haven't filled up, obviously, all of the blocks yet. But I really like it in here. I've got some extra barrel storage as well at the bottom for excess And then a little crafting table, a couple of furnaces. I will get a blast furnace and potentially a smoker as well, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I like it. I like the wooden beams, and I like the red, the mangrove wood, which I also bought from Bob. Yeah, storage room. And then I moved on to another wheat field because, as I said, the law in this world is that my character will progress through the world. So he starts off in a small little village of Figton because his name's Jfiggsy, and eventually he'll move into a big kingdom, and there'll be a few kingdoms and few cities and villages along the way. So that's the law. And this village of Figton, he started off as a farmer. So he was farming wheat to supply to a tavern that I've created. And this is where the little wagon takes the wheat to the tavern that's through the forest. And the rain is absolutely hammering it down on me, making me wet. So a couple of wheat fields, which I like the way that this starter area looks. I like the little few bits that I've got up there, the mine that way, a couple of wheat fields, and 2 small builds. I think it fits the vibe that I was going for. And this is my spruce wood farm, and a bit of trapdoor access to hide some water as well. So this is where I got my water source, because the pond is absolutely screwed. Cool. So I like this mangrove. I don't actually know what it's called, but I like the way it looks. I think it's a good fit with the path leading into. I will build eventually a path all the way to this tavern. So the point of the tavern that I've got out in the woods is that that's the central place where the people who live in this world would go and meet. And we'll go out there in a minute. Let's just go as far as I can before I get wrecked, because this is hardcore, obviously. So I don't want to get ruined. So it is straight run. I didn't want it to be too far, but I wanted it to be far enough away that it would be like a central location where people would go and meet if it was an actual... yeah, here we go. And I will get a few villages and stuff around eventually in the future. So I'll take it a bit slower. And this is probably where I'm spending the most time recently, because, yeah, it's quite a big build. But I love it. I love the way it looks. I like the way where it is. And this path will lead all the way back home eventually as well. But I just like the way that it's in the middle of the woods. I didn't want to disrupt the trees too much. I wanted to keep it, to have that life. Oh, it's bedtime. Yeah, to have that life in the world. And I really do think... And I need to add a few bits as well. I've not completely finished it. I actually give you a sneak peek of the interior as well, because... I'm still half building it. Some of the exterior isn't done on the other side as well. But it looks good from this side. That's the main thing. So, and that chest is where I'm building with as well. Oh, sounds like there's someone inside. Yes, there's a skelly. Whoa. He's going to die. On his blown bones as well, so... Oh my gosh, almost died on the world tour. It's because I took my bloody armor off. Yeah, you could have helped me a minute ago. Oh, that was scary. Oh my god. On a 100-day world tour, and I almost get wrecked. Right, let's try again. I'm not the best Minecraft player, but I'm okay at building. Right, there we go. Oh my god, that was scary. Yeah, so I've not finished it, but I'll show you guys a sneak peek of the interior that will be out in the next episode as well. This is a bit of a mess in a minute. It will be this all the way up. That's the stairs upstairs, and there'll be a couple of planks going in. This fireplace will go all the way up as well. I'm just testing out the blocks at the minute. And then this is the main little bar area down here, which I still need to add a bit to. But you get the picture. I quite like it. I just need to add a few bits. I have a couple of paintings as well, probably. And this is where the owl is. So this is where all my wheat comes and gets stored. I have a storage area outside somewhere as well. and all these walls need to be filled in. I haven't finished the roof up there. I've actually finished up this bit, but yeah, you can see that I still need to do a bit. Classic, eh? Do the outside, the front, but not the back. I'm working on it though. It's just taking forever, and I'm taking it extra cautious. As you can see, I almost just got wrecked by that skeleton. So yeah, that is my 100 days. I've been down mining as well in that mine, but there's not much to show really. I think that's pretty much it. But I'm happy with the way it looks, so I hope you like this short tour.